Yeah, this is the story scheme. Underwater. After the wicked Hurricane Melissa.
Oh God.
My boss, all I have to cover up car and house and everything underwater. Yo!
People, I'm telling you, I am not even sure if that was a hurricane. Maybe a hurricane they come with some other disaster mixed up in it, you know?
Everything flat at here, everything flat. You can't think about in a boat.
It's not sweet, me no have. Me hungry, me thirsty, me no water. Everything mash up. Me 6 burners, 2 of me 3 bed. Everything mash up completely. Me no have nothing.
Up on a rescue mission, rescue mission. Place flood. Up on a rescue mission, boy.
It's not looking good for us, guys. Our mango tree just fell on our wall.
Usain Bolt wasn't just watching Hurricane Melissa tear Jamaica apart. He was already in the streets before the debris settled, moving through shattered communities with the same urgency he once used to chase world records. But this time, there was no crowd cheering, no medals waiting at the finish line, only thousands of terrified families searching for water, shelter, and a reason to hope. When the Category 5 storm ripped across the island on October 28th, it carved a trail of destruction so massive that even seasoned rescue teams compared it to a war zone. Roofs were peeled away like paper, entire fishing villages were swallowed by a 13-foot surge, and landslides snapped road networks in half, sealing off rural towns for days. Power grids collapsed, leaving more than 540,000 residents in pitch-black nights filled with fear and hunger. And yet, from the moment Bolt stepped forward, hands full of supplies, voice urging Jamaica to rise, the nation felt something shift. His call for global support ricocheted across continents and unexpectedly ignited a chain reaction that would bring athletes, organizations, and even longtime rivals into one mission: saving Jamaica. But as you'll see, the story behind these donations isn't just about generosity. It's about loyalty, redemption, rivalries fading in crisis, and a country fighting back from the edge. And the deeper we go, the more unbelievable the support becomes. When Hurricane Melissa made landfall, Jamaica braced itself, but nothing could prepare the island for the financial and human catastrophe that followed. The storm's impact is estimated at nearly $50 billion across the Caribbean, with Jamaica absorbing the most severe blow, damage equal to almost 30% of the nation's GDP. Entire agricultural zones were flattened, wiping out months of crops in a single night, while commercial districts in Montego Bay and Negril were drowned under walls of seawater. In western Jamaica alone, nearly 5 million metric tons of debris were created, an amount so enormous it would take 500,000 truckloads just to clear the surface layer. Families who once lived in sturdy concrete homes now stood in front of crumbled shells, searching desperately for missing belongings. Children walked barefoot across broken streets, sheltering under tarps as parents lined up for the little food and water available. Hospitals struggled with overflowing patients, and the country faced a humanitarian crisis unlike anything seen in modern Jamaican history. But even in the darkest hour of confusion and loss, a spark was rising, because Jamaica's recovery would soon attract attention from places nobody expected. And the first sign of hope came from a legend who once conquered the world with speed. In the hours after the storm passed, while government agencies scrambled to assess damage, Usain Bolt moved with remarkable precision, touring neighborhoods with volunteers, delivering relief kits, and quietly paying for trucks to transport food, water, and tarpaulins deep into cut-off areas. Videos of Bolt comforting elderly residents and carrying boxes through flooded streets went viral. Not because he was a celebrity doing charity, but because he was doing what most national leaders couldn't accomplish quickly enough. Bolt's foundation immediately activated emergency networks, securing donations from longtime sponsors and corporate partners. But what resonated most was the emotional message he posted online. Now, as so many of our children, brothers, and sisters face the hardships caused by Hurricane Melissa, please know we are right here with you. We are standing together, rebuilding together, and reminding the world that Jamaicans never leave each other behind. Within minutes, the post exploded across social media, becoming a rallying cry for unity. Jamaicans at home and abroad felt a renewed sense of purpose, and Bolt's leadership transformed him from a global sports icon into a symbol of national resilience. And soon, this message reached far beyond the Caribbean, sparking the first major donation that would take the world by surprise. The Allianz Memorial Van Dam meet in Brussels, one of the Diamond League's most prestigious events, had always been tied to Usain Bolt's legacy. It's the very stadium where he clocked a stunning 9.77 seconds in 2008, then returned 3 years later to blaze a 9.76, a record that still stands untouched. But 14 years after Bolt electrified that track, the organizers made a decision that would electrify Jamaica instead. In a move that shocked the global athletics community, the meet donated $100,000 to the Usain Bolt Foundation to support Hurricane Melissa recovery efforts. It wasn't just a symbolic gesture. It arrived at a moment when Jamaica desperately needed rapid financial assistance to restore power, clear debris, restore clean water access, and deliver food into mountainous areas that had been stranded for days. The donation was announced with a simple but powerful message. Jamaica stood with us. Now we stand with Jamaica. For Bolt, it was a full circle moment, and for Jamaica, a lifeline. But little did anyone know that this was only the beginning of an unprecedented wave of athlete-driven support. As the dust slowly settles, one truth becomes clear. Jamaica's recovery won't be measured only by money, but by the global unity sparked during its darkest hour. Usain Bolt, once celebrated purely for speed, has stepped into a new legacy, one defined by compassion, leadership, and the ability to move nations without ever stepping on a track. The Diamond League's donation, Shelly Ann Fraser-Price's boots-on-the-ground mission, Noah Lyles' unexpected solidarity, and Sha'Carri Richardson's unprecedented financial support have created a blueprint for athlete-driven humanitarian action. Their combined efforts transformed a national tragedy into a powerful display of global empathy. And for Jamaica, this unity is more than charity. It's a lifeline, a reminder that even when the island is shattered, its spirit remains unbroken. The road ahead will be long, but this chapter proves something extraordinary. When Jamaica cries, the world listens. And when it rises stronger than anyone expected.